Hi, my name is Denise McCloud. This is my English 103 response to manipulating truth, losing credibility. And I'm going to go through some of the questions in the book because it's kind of obvious once you read the article that it's about these three pictures, the first two which are real, and the third which is a combination of the two real photos with the soldier gesturing to the civilian and his child. One of the questions says, what literally does the photograph depict? And it's simply a British soldier and an Iraqi civilian with his child. And the first two pictures, in one, the soldier is just standing there while the civilian and his child are more in the foreground, whereas the second picture, the soldier is gesturing to the people while there isn't really a prominent civilian, it's just a large group of people. And the third picture is actually zoomed in a lot closer to the soldier, so you notice the soldier more, and the civilian is brought more in the foreground, so you see more of what's going on with the picture. The historical context obviously is going to be the Iraq War. That's pretty much it. Where was the photograph reproduced or displayed? So it was displayed in the LA Times, and one of the pictures was originally displayed, and an editor caught it when he noticed that when the third picture, the edited picture, was published in the newspaper, he noticed the difference of the people in the background and called him out. Brian Walski was called out for this and was fired because obviously it's not a real photo. And then some other questions in the book. How do you distinguish between creativity and manipulation? Well, Brian Walski was probably trying to be creative in this process. He was trying to make the picture more appealing, so that you have the soldier with the Iraqi civilian and his children together in the same picture, with the soldier gesturing, where the two prominent people in the photo are in the foreground and noticeable, whereas the first two pictures are simply just relatively normal pictures of a war. Are there times when photographic manipulation is justified? Through the article, Brian Walski is trying to, well, he's not really trying to justify it. He understands that what he did was wrong. I have always maintained the highest ethical standards throughout my career, Walski insisted, and cannot truly explain my complete breakdown in judgment at this time. And he was basically saying that he doesn't really know why he did this. Obviously, it's not something you do accidentally. He planned this out, like the writer was saying. He planned this on purpose. But he was trying to show more of the situation between the soldier and the civilian to make it more believable to the reader, the viewer of the photo. There's another question. Who took this photograph? Obviously, Brian Walski took the photograph. What was the photographer's purpose, and what was the picture of the photo? What was the purpose of the photo? The photo's purpose was, I think, to show the relationship between the soldiers and the civilians. In the edited picture, you see more of the soldier caring for the civilians, telling them to sit down and calm down and seek cover. Whereas the first two, in the first one, it seems as though the soldier doesn't care, and then the second one, it seems as though the civilians don't care, whereas the third one is a combination of the two, the relationship between the soldier and the civilian. So I think that's pretty much it.